Yeah, I think to come here after Bangladesh have played a lot of good one-day cricket recently, it's always a tricky place to come to play Bangladesh in Bangladesh. So to have that type of start was good. I think winning the toss and bowling, we perhaps didn't bowl as well as we could have with the new ball, the seamers, but then our spinners were excellent. The wicket, we didn't expect the wicket to have as much uneven bounce as it did, you would say. So that was surprising. Normally here at Chittagram it goes through normally a little bit more. So I think we adjusted well though when we read the conditions and played some good cricket. Oh, don't forget, a lot of these batsmen would have played the test match where they played well a couple of weeks ago. So they would have had that confidence. But I think the quality of our spinners today was shone through on a wicket that I thought would seem more than perhaps that spun as it did for us. And that was obviously the decision to bowl first was obviously with one sort of eye on the weather. Perhaps it could rain later, looking at the forecast. And for our spinners, if it did rain, it would be quite tricky for them to grip the ball. So we weighed that all up with a bit of green early on and the rain perhaps later. We thought bowling first would be the best decision. I think Faisal's obviously in T20 is up there with one of the best ranked T20 bowlers. ODI cricket, perhaps there's room for improvement with the consistencies in his performances. Hopefully today he has a bit of a back spasm and it's nothing too serious and is ready for the second ODI, because I would like for him to play again and for him to put in another good performance and back up today's 3 wickets and man of the match performance, and be ready to play in 3 days' time. Whenever you win the first game, or if you lose the first game, you still hope you can go on and win the series. So that mindset doesn't change just because we won today. The environment is good, but fully aware that we've got another tough game in a few days' time. We've obviously got 2 days to practice and rest, so we need to get that right and ready for the second ODI. I don't think it's too dissimilar. I think nowadays the only difference would be the mindset of batsmen is so attacking that it's pretty similar. The only difference is now, as spinners, they've got to be clever, because generally they're only really going to be allowed 4 fielders out, up till over 40 obviously, and that's when you'll see our spinners maybe in the power play bowling a bit, but majority overs 10 to 40. So with 4 overs out, so how do they attack at the right times, but also how do they defend on wickets that doesn't give them much assistance. So today's wicket helped them a little bit, but don't forget they had some good skill in being able to put pressure on the Bangladesh batters. I don't think experimenting is the right word. I think finding the right options is perhaps, and finding out about players. I don't like an ODI cricket experimenting. I think every ODI game you go into, you want to win. You know, if I wanted to experiment, I would have been a scientist. So I'm in the business of trying to get the best team on the field at every opportunity, and if that creates opportunity, like today we had a debutant, we find out about that player, and hopefully he can have a long career for Afghanistan whenever we give a debut to someone. I'm not in the favour of giving somebody a debut or a game just to experiment.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.